Alright, this is Andrew with Go to Home Inspections. We're doing a sewer scope today here in South Jordan. We're at 11459 Regalstone Drive. We have the camera pushed out 140 feet to the city connection. So this line is on the longer side. Average length of a line that I see is about 100 feet. So a little longer than average. But that first connection point is called the nose on. That's where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line, and it looks like a good connection point there. You'll notice a little bit of running water. Running water is just fine. What you don't want to see is standing water where it starts to cover my camera head and it's not flowing. A little bit of buildup there. Looked like a little piece of waste stuck in the line, but it did look like it was working its way out. I don't see any offsets in that area that would make me think it was stuck for a reason. This is PVC pipe. I never did find an access point at this house. We asked the seller if they're aware. They replied that they can hear the drain running through a wall, which doesn't tell us where the cleanout is. I did see that you have an access point outside, and we'll be coming up on that soon. Oh, it looks like another one right there. That's another access point. This house is new enough that you probably have them every 50 feet or so. So far, it looks like the line is performing the way that you want it to be. Downside of not having cleanouts is that if you have an issue in the future and you need to clean the line or scope it, you're not going to have access points, and you'd have to pull a toilet. And pulling a toilet doesn't give you access to everything. Little standing water on that corner. So a little bit of a flat spot. That's a spot where waste could collect and create a sticky spot, which could lead to a blockage, which could lead to a backup. But just the one spot, and it's not very long. So that's another access point, and usually at this transition, that's right around the foundation. And so I would imagine that there is an access point that was buried in the front yard, usually right outside the foundation. Right now we're going underneath the basement slab, and this looks good. This house, they're using a reusable toilet seal. Usually I find wax, and with wax I will always replace it. I do think these ones are meant to be reused, and so since that's what they have installed, I'll reuse it. As long as it's touching the toilet and it seems to be holding up okay, which it does. It looks newer, so I think it should be okay. I like wax. It seals really well and doesn't break down like this foam can. Downside with wax is it doesn't recoil the way this foam does, and so when you remove it, you have to replace it. With foam, it kind of springs back, and so you're able to reuse it. I'm going to end this recording now.